Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the lemongrass that I brought in. I just have it in this bucket. And I don't know if I showed the planting of this. I had overwintered it as a house plant, but it was a small plant. And I planted it kind of like mid-season maybe. I didn't get it out first thing in the spring. But it's grown into this, like, I think 3 individual clumps here. But what I want to do is, evidently you can make a lemongrass tea by just boiling. You crush this and then boil it. So I thought I'd give that a try. But what I found watching some YouTube videos, I think there was a channel I was watching, it was mainly Thai recipes, and she added this pandan leaves. I could be mistaken, but this is supposed to be, I think, the Thai version of vanilla. So I haven't opened it and smelled what this, if it does smell like vanilla, but I thought vanilla was something that grew in tropical regions. So is it too hot in Thailand for vanilla? Does vanilla have a limited range of where it can be grown? I could be mistaken. I thought that's what I had read. So I ordered this, and I'm going to add this. It's supposed to be really subtle flavor, so you can add honey or sugar. And so let me see if I can remove some of these. I need to cut this down anyways, and then plant this in a little pot. It's overwintered it. So let me see if I can separate any of these. And you really don't smell the lemon until you disturb these leaves. They don't give off a fragrance on their own. So here's a clump right there. Now I don't really, I don't know how much I need. I just break off some of this. That should be enough. I don't know, what I've seen in the video is the stalks were really thick. So these are kind of thin. But I'll wash this off, and I think I can boil leaves and all. The pandan, you can buy them fresh or like frozen. They're not dried. And I think you just put leaves and all. The leaves are starting to dry out. So let's cut these back and plant some of these for house plants during the winter. But let's go boil some of this up, and I'll crush it, boil it, and then add some pandan leaves and see what this, give it a taste. So let me just wash this off. Probably just remove that. I don't want to boil that whole thing. Let me just remove these. I could still have a plant, I think, if I just cut these off. Something tells me I need to take all this old stuff off. See, those aren't too thick. Alright, so I've got some water boiling. I originally was going to use a larger pot, but poured some into this smaller pot since I'm using less lemongrass. So here's the lemongrass. I guess I just... Wow. That stuff can dull a knife. That's pretty tough. So I think I'll see if I can crush this a little bit. Alright, so is that going to fit? I need to cut this some more. Alright, so that's slowly boiling, and let's take a look at the dried pandan leaves, see what they smell like. Alright. This smells like a subtle oregano or something. Cilantro? Cilantro, maybe. I thought I read that it was... It says savory, enhanced savory dishes. Pandan leaves are widely used in Asian foods and herbal medicine. Use the vanilla... That doesn't make sense. Use the vanilla of the East. Okay. In cakes, desserts, and tea, or to enhance savory dishes, such as roast, grilled meat, meat and rice, with a whiff of its sweet, subtle aroma. Not smelling vanilla. So here's some basil and sage. It smells like an herb. I don't have any cilantro. Smells sort of like basil. I don't... Definitely not vanilla, but let me go... I'll put some in the water, I guess. That's odd that something would release vanilla without it actually smelling like vanilla. Maybe if I crush it a little bit. No. I can see savory. I'm not getting the vanilla idea. I'll just put a little in there because I don't want a cilantro tea. Okay, it smells like lemon, but like I said, I'm not getting the vanilla thing. With a whiff of its sweet, subtle aroma. Well, let that boil for a little bit. Definitely has a little bit of color going into the water now. I don't know. Maybe I'll let 5 minutes go by. It's already been in for 5 minutes. Alright, so I've had that in the boiling in the water for over 10 minutes. If anything, it does give off a nice aroma throughout the house of lemongrass. I was wondering how to get this into a cup. I've got the strainer here, or I was just going to ladle it into a cup maybe. If I don't get any of these pandan leaves in here. Got this clear cup, you can see it's a little yellow in color. Yeah, it's almost like a potpourri. So you can see it there, it's a little lemony color. Let that cool off a little bit. Like it was mentioned in the video I was watching, you don't want to make sort of like an iced tea version of this because it's supposed to be so subtle. If you add any ice, it's just going to be so diluted. It'll take away from the subtle flavor that you start off with. But it does smell good. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a try. Well, it is lemony, but I don't know what this is bringing to the table, the pandan. It's almost like it has like a pine note. Like if you were to boil some pine needles maybe. Yeah, it has the lemon aroma, but I should have tried it without this first to see what this is bringing, but maybe it needs some sugar. Yeah, I don't know. I think this would, I'd have to get used to something like this. I mean, it smells good, but like I said, it has that, I don't know what you call it, astringent or sort of piney, lemony pine. But anyways, that's lemongrass tea with some pandan leaves, and I'm a little confused here because I don't know how this gets the title of Vanilla of the East. That does not make any sense to me. As far as I'm concerned, no vanilla by any stretch of the imagination, unless they're talking about just the use of it, is like how the West uses vanilla, but vanilla is no substitute. It's unless it was like vanilla. So this is New England Gardening. A little confused here about the pandan leaves. I thought it was going to be like vanilla. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to finish this or not.